Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth Level 4. Well, good lord! What is happening on your face, Garet? For another episode of Golden Sun Dark Dawn for Nintendo DS. In the first episode, I started explaining in a very calm and rational way the problems I have with this game. And now, we start the episode with one of the biggest complaints I have with this game, and I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my biggest complaints. Why did Garet think that a mustache like that looked good on him? I know they had to make him look older, but this isn't right. This is the worst possible timeline. This is definitely the darkest timeline. Anyway, oh, there you go again, Isaac. Wise one this and wise one that, and I'm not worthy. What are you doing now? I'm averting my eyes, oh lord. Well, don't. It's like those stupid psalms. They're so depressing. Sorry. Anyway, in the last episode, we got a lot of exposition. Like 3,000 years of exposition. And then it repeated us the exact same exposition again. With like 5 lines of dialogue and 3 million entries in the encyclopedia. And we're gonna keep going with that. So we found out that Isaac lives up here on the plateau, Goma Plateau, with his son Matthew. And that's about it. I'm sorry, Dovie Jr. Anyway, let's learn about Isaac. Isaac and his mother. Wait, no, that's the wrong game. This Earth adept left his hometown of Vale over 30 years ago and returned to find it destroyed by the Golden Sun event. He lives in a cabin that looks upon distant Mount Aleph, where he trains his son, Dovie Jr., in the use of synergy. Oh god, I get actually sick looking at what Garet did to himself. He was such a cool looking character with his hair and Look, wringing our hands and invoking the name of that godlike hunk. You know what, let's just stop this. Let's just stop the sentence there. Wringing our hands and invoking the name of that godlike hunk isn't gonna help and it matters anyway. We did what we had to do to save Weird. We released Alchemy, now its sheer force is out of control. I waited 30 years to tell you this. Because, you know, we have to exposit. I know, Garet! That's why we must learn about the synergy vortexes! Hey, that's something new. Too bad they can't tell us about it and we have to click it. There's so much you can miss out in this game by not clicking on the stupid encyclopedia entries and wasting like 4 hours. Garet, this old friend of Isaac's, fought alongside him as a warrior of Vale in the events leading to the Golden Sun phenomenon. It should be phenomena, shouldn't it? What's the singular? No, maybe phenomenon is the singular. I don't know. He is Tyrell's father, spoilers, and a fire adept just like his son. He lives near Mount Aleph, helping Isaac monitor the area. Synergy vortex. These are distortions in space that suck the elemental energy out of the world and from adepts. They're thought to be an after effect caused by the Golden Sun event. That's actually new information, game. Thank you. These vortexes have come in the wake of the Golden Sun event, and they are tied to the deadly Morning Moon! Morning Moon. This immense psychic synergy vortex once unleashed unimaginable destruction in the center of Angara. The misery it caused was so widespread it became known as the Morning Moon. Fortunately, our old friend Ivan has made that a whole lot easier by building us the Soar Wing. Ivan, this warrior of Vale traveled... Excuse me? How is he a warrior of Vale? He lived in Vault in Kale. What? I thought you meant Felix, Jenna, Isaac, and Garet. Whatever. This warrior of Vale traveled with Isaac during their quest 30 years ago. He now lives in the nearby land of Kale. He and his daughter, Karis, spoilers, are wind adepts, descendants of the Anemos, an old civilization thought long gone. He also is totally the sister of Master Hama. No, brother. She's his... sister, whatever. Sorwing. Hey, a picture. Yeah, sometimes you get pictures, and that's kind of neat. This remarkable invention allows its wearer to glide upon the winds. Sorwings are hard to make, and so are quite rare. Now we can quickly fly in search of synergy vortexes as they pop up around the Vale area. Excuse me. Still getting over a cold. Vale. This village lay at the foot of Mount Aleph until the Golden Sun event when Aleph exploded, devastating the area. The people of Vale have settled elsewhere, with most making their home around the new Goma Plateau and the Goma Mountains. Most importantly, we can fly over the impassable terrain around Mount Aleph to reach Sol's Sanctum. I wonder if the Wise One is even in Sol's Sanctum anymore, given all the eruptions nearby. Yeah, he probably went to Florida. Then again, he's not flesh and bone like us, so maybe all this doesn't even bother him. Remember that time he turned our parents into a dragon and made us almost kill them? Good times. That's all the more reason we should take the Soarwing lessons from Karis. Karis, this young wind adept, has long known Dovie Jr. and Tyrell, often visiting them at their Goma Plateau cabin. Her father, Ivan, was a warrior of Vale. She has inherited her father's indomitable spirit and powers of observation. Powers of observation? I mean, as long as she doesn't have Garet's powers of observation, such as, it's a man! But I don't remember Ivan being particularly observant, but okay then, I'll take your word for it. She's every bit as disciplined as her father. Again, I don't remember Ivan being particularly disciplined either. He was just kind of there a lot. I don't know. So we couldn't be in better hands. Get off the roof, Tyrell! God, Karis, calm down. Tyrell, this young man is a fire adept following in the footsteps of his father, Garet. He has a reputation for being a troublemaker, but Dovie Jr. is still proud to call him his best friend. Oh god, Tyrell, what are you doing? I'll be down before anyone knows it, Karis. Don't be stupid, Tyrell. It's slippery up here after last night's storm. Oh, you can fall for all I care, but don't break this Soarwing! I like Karis. I think Karis actually is, for the most part, an okay character, which you're not going to hear me say a lot in this game. Don't be so uptight, Karis. I got it under control. Also, Tyrell? Really, Garet? Like, this kid is like a carbon copy of you, and you named him Tyrell? The hell kind of name is that? The hell kind of name is Karis? You're all weirdos. That fool son of mine is... Oh, okay. Every now and then you can use the motion menu to communicate what you think. Excuse me. Choose the smiling face to respond in a glad, easygoing way. And select the gleeful face to show that you're feeling very positive, even gutsy. Select the sad face to show that you're feeling glum or troubled. Choose the anger face to respond with irritation. You can now choose one of the faces to show you feel about what was just said. That fool son of mine has taken out Ivan's Soarwing. So yeah, this is going to pop up a lot in the game. And it changes the dialogue ever so slightly. But in the long run, it doesn't change the plot one way or the other. You can try to answer legitimately, or you can be me, who is constantly irritated with this game. Don't snap at me. You're supposed to help keep my son in line, Dovie Jr. We've got to get that Soarwing from Tyrell before he breaks it. Well, anyway, yay, onward. So now we can walk around, finally. You can use the D-pad / circle pad, depending on what you're playing on, or tap the screen and, yeah. What do you think you're doing, Tyrell? Let's check out the menus while we're here. If you press Y, you can open up a map on the top screen, which I'm probably going to keep open for now, because maps are cool. You and your big mouth, Karis, they hurt us! Pressing X opens up your menus, so you can go to settings, set the message speed to fast, because, my god, why would you do anything else? You can also turn speech ends on off, and quick select. Make selection when tapped once, which I think I'm going to keep on. You can look at our synergy. Right now, we have move because we are an earth adept. They made growth a regular earth synergy, which is kind of nice. We don't have to mix and match Jin in this game. And since we are a Venus adept, we also have retreat and cure. So yay! We can take a look at our items. We have a cotton shirt and 2 herbs. Check out our status. Check out whose status. Let's check out Dovie. Let's check out details on Dovie. As you can see, our stats are pretty low because we are at level 1, but we have a lot of Venus power and pretty much regular everything else. It's weird that we're not weak to Jupiter, but okay. There's our synergy and our items. Excuse me. And you can go back into the encyclopedia. I'm sorry, 179. For some reason... Oh, right. I counted 215 because sometimes these update themselves. So yay, there's going to be 179 total. So now you can look at all the new stuff! Ah! Or you can go to the Atlas, which opens the map. Take a look at the lookout cabin. Hooray! Also on top, well, on the top screen, which is going to be on the side, that's the world map right now. We're going to get into that. I don't have the necessary energy to rant about that right now, but we're going to get into that. Anyway, let's head inside. Just come down, Tyrell, please. You won't be mad. I can't go in the house, can I? No. Okay. Let's go down here because over here we have a hidden treasure. How's it going? You have to stop him. Get an herb! So yeah, just like the first game, this game has hidden treasures, and I actually am going to know the locations of it this time, so yay! Also chests, just in time, Dovie Jr. You're a sensible lad, see if you can't stop that blockhead. You're his father, use synergy on him or something. Get over there, Dovie Jr., talk Tyrell down! I'm trying to see if I can play the Chocobo theme. No. Anyway, get down there, Dovie Jr. You're angry? I'm the one who should be angry. He's been in trouble all day. And yeah, that onward thing drives me nuts because it reminds me of Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Was it Dream Team? No, Partners in Time with that stupid briefcase that's just like, back to adventure! After expositing for an hour. Don't come any closer, Dovie Jr. I told Karis I only wanted to take the store wing out for a quick spin, but she wouldn't let me. She was concerned for your safety, Tyrell. Flying it without proper instruction is too dangerous. Even a wind adept needs special training to fly a store wing. You can't possibly pilot it yet. Come on, how hard can it be? I mean, you just jump into the wind and act like a bird. Do you know what a bird acts like? What? That's Birdbrained, son. You're gonna drop like a rock into the valley below. I don't want to have to explain it to your mother a second time. What does that mean? Nothing. You're wrong. You just don't have any faith in me, Dad. And I'm fed up with people not taking me seriously. He's gonna do it. There must be something we can do to stop him. He's beyond reason. Our only chance is to render the store wing useless before he takes off. I'm not scared. Not scared at all. If you take off, you'll be able to return to Plateau. You'll just jump to the forest below. This is great. But, hey, I really am dropping lower. Also, yeah, that was a horribly timed scene. Oh, now he gets it. You don't have the synergy to maintain altitude, Tyrell. Synergy. Controlling the elements with the mind is known as using synergy. Those who use synergy are called adepts, masters over earth, wind, fire, and water. Many effects are possible through the use of synergy, which they told us about already. But Dad and Isaac have the power to fly it. Cause they're like 45! Or, no, it's 30. They're like close to 50 now! They're extremely skilled adepts, that's why. Adepts, those who can use synergy, are known as adepts. Adepts are the rare descendants of an ancient culture that has long since passed. Wind adepts are especially rare. But you're not, Karis. You're an adept just like me. But I'm a wind adept. I'm already used to controlling the wind. Ah, it's true. I'm dropping lower, spiraling faster. Help! Let him die. What a disaster. Tyrell won't last long in the forest. It's too dangerous. Easy now. We'll save him. Never just stand by and watch him get hurt. I was actually going to do the happy face for that, like, yeah, he's gonna die! I've got it, he can fly over the forest valley, then land at the cave. That's his only shot surviving. I better tell him, quickly! Let's just sit here for a few more minutes. Oh, okay, fine. Listen, Tyrell! Help me! You're already too low to make it back up here! Yeah, you're right, what can I do? Fly to the far side of the forest! There's a small peak there! I'm falling too fast. I can't get there, Isaac. I will find you! I hope you're right about this, Isaac. This is no time to doubt yourself! You said you could fly, so fly! Fly to the cave, then take cover! We'll get to you as soon as we can! Idiot! You don't need to get mad at me, Dovie Jr. That's not helping! Just go already! Don't waste another second, Tyrell! You'll all come and find me, promise? Yeah, in a few weeks! You're my son, I won't leave you to the wolves, now get going! Fine, I'll head out, but you better come get me or else! He's doing it! He's gone! He's gone! Dang dong, the witch is dead. Sorry. I hope Tyrell can really make it to the other side of the forest. Hear that, Garet? My son has spoken. We better not fail yours. What did I say? I just said, "Urgh." You have to let Dovie and me go with you. I'm worried about my father's soaring. It's so incredibly difficult to make that. Thanks, Karis. We know how valuable the soar wing is, but... And I feel responsible for Tyrell, too. If I'd only kept better watch over the soar wing. Nonsense. My son is always acting like a fool. You're not to blame. My mustache is to blame. Garet, we should take them along. Yay! Adventure! You can't be serious. They're just kids. I'm dead serious. And don't call me Shirley. Wait. They're willing to brave the forest below to help Tyrell. Also, they're about our age when we set out our adventure, so, you know. They have every reason to just let us take care of this, but they want to help. This is what we've been training our children for, assuming their duty to look after the world! Well, no offense to the kids, but they're gonna slow us down. Tyrell's all alone down there. Tyrell's more resourceful than you give him credit for. He can fend for himself until we reach him. If you say so, Isaac. I'm gonna give Tyrell such an earful for taking the soar wing! My, what fire you've got in you for a wind adept, Karis. Good, you'll need it out there. To kill. Now you both should get a move on if you want to come along. Head inside the cabin, gear up, and then meet us at the bridge to the east. Alright. Gear up quickly, we need to be on our way. Alright. Fade out! And now we're suddenly inside the cabin. Hey, Karis. Now, I legitimately like her as a character in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, she's sassy as all heck. Are you ready yet, Dovie Jr.? She's not an idiot like a certain Tyrell. Isaac asked me to give you something. Hooray! You got a leather cap. Let me help you put that on, because you don't know how hats work. Watch how I show you, watch how I look at your items, then how I equip one. Watch me look at you. Oh, get off me. Get off me. To equip your... Okay, yeah, press X. And it's just gonna do its own things like the items. It's just gonna do its own thing. Go to leather cap, increase defense, equip, because it's really hard to figure this out on our own. This game was made as if like we were all babies. Now find the rest of your gear and equip a weapon and armor. Hurry, we need to rescue Tyrell. Alright. One more thing. You should save your progress in the travelogue now and then. Watch how I do it. X. And then go to the travelogue. And she just saves our game for us, which is slightly creepy. At least it makes the same noise. I like that noise. Again, sound effects and music are pretty good still. Isaac says it's important to save frequently, so best to get in the habit. That's kind of weird, breaking the fourth wall there, but okay. Onward! I really hate that. Anyway, we get our little short sword here, because of course the first weapon is a short sword. Yay, we have a sword now. Also, if you look in here... Isaac's diary. It's been 10 years since the last morning moon, so the nightmare is due to return soon. The world must be ready. We must be ready. The morning moon is coming. And so is winter, apparently. Everything is kept very tidy. Alright. Let's get up over here. I don't think that there's any other hidden treasures here aside from this bookcase. You got Sun Saga 1. What's Sun Saga 1? It's the first part of the Warriors of Vale story. Dovie Jr. Sun Saga 1. Yep, it's a recap. You know what the best thing about this is? The game also recaps it. The Saga of the Golden Sun begins long before the transformation event at Mount Vale. The relics that could release the Golden Sun were hidden within a temple known as Sol Sanctum. The game recaps this later for you also. Again, this game is just really annoying. Then came the day when the villagers, Garet, Isaac, and Jenna set out to learn secrets of alchemy or whatever, I missed it. At least I like how those look. They stumbled across strangers in the shadows who desired to possess the relics of the temple. The game was then never able to recreate better villains. They rushed to find the scholar Creighton, who said they had to find if Sol Sanctum had been desecrated, I think it said. The only priests were allowed inside. Creighton and his friends dared to enter the temple and find the truth. God, this is going fast. The traps they found within the temple should have scared them away, but its mysteries lured them even deeper. But what they truly couldn't resist was the spirit of adventure. Their final destination took them to the heart of the mountain where the relics of the temple had been hidden. Their moment of wonder was interrupted by the arrival of thieving fiends. They duped Creighton into solving the temple's riddle for them. Oh no. Look at that cute little Satoros. Their guide was Felix, none other than Jenna's brother, who was thought to have drowned during a storm fail 3 years earlier. That sounds like Racer X. The thief stole Jenna and Creighton away. Racer X is actually a Speed's brother Rex, who died 10 years ago or whatever. They stole the legendary relics from Sol Sanctum, the elemental stars. Come on, you have to admit, that sounded like it was worded the exact same way. Isaac and Garet were left to fend for themselves inside the relic chamber. Their exit was cut off. They couldn't leave the chamber. The mountain began to shake angrily, awoken by loss of the elemental relics. I swear, like, 1/3 of this game is just retreading. Magma began to bubble and gush. Mandela was in truth a volcano! Isaac and Garet were trapped. Just then the protector of Sol Sanctum appeared. The godlike wise one had come to their rescue. Excuse me, he's a godlike hunk? Thank you very much. The Wise One explained that a nightmare had been put into motion by the theft of the elemental stars. 4 lighthouses, which had sealed away the apocalyptic power of alchemy, could now be powered back up. The lighthouses could be reignited with their matching elemental stars, unleashing alchemy upon the world! After telling of ancient catastrophes averted and a new one soon to begin, the Wise One teleported Isaac and Garet safely out of the mountain back up to the temple entrance. They were saved from the volcanic wrath of Mount Aleph. And yeah, so those Sun Saga books are literally going to be the story of Golden Sun. Which, again, just give it like 2 episodes, it's gonna tell us the entire story on its own as a required part of the game. And that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. And tune in tune in for more Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Because hoo boy, I don't think we repeated ourselves enough yet. Goodbye everybody. Bye bye.